Hey, what's going on? My name is Cypher Tim, and today I'm going to be talking about my first week on YouTube. I broke this down into a few sections, so I'm just going to be sharing what I think I've learned over doing this in my first week. And yeah, hopefully, if you find this and you're thinking about starting up a channel or whatever, you can use some of this advice or whatever you want to call it, really. It's really just me rambling about what I think I've learned. But yeah, let's jump right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is time management. This is important. I personally work a full-time job, so I have to be very careful with how I manage my time blocks. It's kind of important to think about that stuff, right? Especially given that you can be exhausted, or you just come home to a day, you sit in front of the camera, and then realize that you don't really want to record. And how to manage your time, learning when is a proper time for you to record, is something you should definitely think about. Up next, I want to talk about something that I think is a little bit important, probably the keystone of doing something like this. It is finding your voice. Um, I see a lot of people try to imitate their favorite YouTuber or try to copy their style or whatever, and that's cool and all, but it's not necessarily you. Um, I remember back when YouTube first came out, the slogan at the time was broadcast yourself, and that's what you should do. You should find your voice and get that out there, right? Find your people, connect with those people using your voice. That's the most important thing. One thing I will say about this platform is that you will always find someone with a unique perspective or a unique style, right? And that's the beautiful thing about YouTube, right? Is you can find many people who might have the same interests as you, but they have a different way of going about it. So yeah. Up next, I want to talk about technical issues. This is probably a pain point for me, as I've been doing this for the past week. Before recording this video, I actually had an issue with my microphone not picking up any audio. I think this is probably the third time that's happened to me, but it happens. Another thing that's happened is, if you've watched any of my videos on Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, there was a spot in one of the videos where it was choppy. There was nothing I could do about it. I went back and I went editing and I saw it and I was like, what the heck is this? I don't know what this is. From my perspective, when I was playing, I didn't get any choppy frames or anything. It just happened to happen on the video that I recorded. So I was hecka confused. I was like, what is this? But anyway, you're going to run into technical issues, right? So make sure that you be prepared for that. I don't think any amount of preparation can spare you from the occasional hiccup. So yeah, be mindful of that. Up next, let's talk about energy. Energy is important, right? This thing that we're doing is kind of bold. As you as you start making more and more videos, right, and as you're doing more and more editing, it's going to really drain your energy. Sometimes even when you record, right, your energy has to be up there. uh, Sometimes the content that you're recording can also affect your energy. A good example of this is like when I play Indiana Jones, right? um, I notice I'm more chill, I'm more laid back because I'm enjoying the experience, right? It's like playing through a movie. Um, so naturally, my energy is going to be more mellow. But when I play Marvel Rivals, I get a little bit competitive, but I try to keep it, manageable. Not chaotic, but manageable. But your energy is going to matter when you make your content, right? So make sure that you're keeping your energy levels in mind. And be aware that the things that you record, the things that you're working on, whatever your project is, it will affect your energy levels. So be prepared for that. Finally, I think this is probably the keystone of doing this. It is having fun. um, First off, doing YouTube is bold, right? It's bold, it's crazy. I'm sitting here talking to a camera to possibly nobody, but I'm doing it anyway, right? Because I think it's fun. um, what do I think is fun about it? I think it's cool that I can do what I love, which is playing video games, and record it and share it to people. I think that's really freaking cool. Um, when I was in high school, I would get off school and go watch some YouTuber play a game that I didn't have. When I was growing up, we didn't necessarily have the money to buy the newest console to play the newest game. So being able to watch a YouTuber play it was just my way of being entertained. And if I can do that for some folks, then heck, I'll do it. But yeah, just make sure you have fun, right? If you ever get to a point where you feel like you're getting too tired or you're not motivated, you're probably burnt out. And sometimes the leading cause of burnout is you stop having fun. So make sure no matter what, you're continuously having fun, and go from there. Just make sure that you take the time to actually recognize how you're feeling. Are you feeling good this day? Are you feeling bad this day? Do you feel like you're having fun? And really track that over a long period of time. Something I've recently experienced with burnout was the fact that I had gotten so used to feeling that way that when I had downtime, I realized that I was burnt out. And this goes for anything, right? Anything that you do. If you ever stop doing something and you realize that you feel much better just being, you were probably burnt out, and it creeps up on you, and sometimes you won't even recognize that it's there until you have a chance to heal, really. But yeah, with that said, I think I'll end the video here. Just make sure, if you're starting off or whatever, try to take these things and I don't know, write them down somewhere, or just keep them in the back of your head. There are things that I've learned within 1 week, so I'm kind of curious to see what I'm going to learn within like a month. But yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.